All right, welcome everybody out there on internet land. We are here in beautiful San Gabriel, California at MTG DeaLS. We just had a $1,000 legacy tournament today. We're down to the last two players. We have Jack Colwell piloting Maverick, and he's on your right. And Stephanie Newland is playing Affinity, and she's on your left. We're your commentators. I'm Gabe Rabin.
And VD. Yeah, we're the terrible commentators from the semifinals. We're back again.
Terrible commentators here. We know you want us, and we're back. Or we're back despite you want us. Okay, so Jack's going to be on the playing Maverick because he finished higher in the Swiss, and the player draws determined by seedings.
Yeah, I think Steph got in 8th.
Yeah, I think that's right. Actually, I drew with her. I know she got an 8th.
Okay.
To get into top 8. Steph has, looks like she's got a decent opening hand there. 2 Vault Scourges, plating. I mean, all the cards she wants to see. What's Jack got there? He's got Fauna Shaman, Mother, Noble Hierarch, 2 lands, no path, but
that is pretty nice as well. I mean,
seems fine. I mean, he wants to draw removal in this matchup, but I mean, now he's got a bunch of cards he can play.
Yeah, he can also get like the Fauna Shaman going, and then
exactly.
grab a bunch of Kasali Pride Mages.
I can see Jack looking at his hand and thinking, this hand's good, but there's no path or plow, but he'll be all right.
Yeah, hand seems fine. I mean, wait, he's still thinking.
I think he's just worried that she could run him over.
Okay.
But whatever. He may be just sequencing it too, you know what I mean? Thinking about what he wants to do. Yeah, I got it. Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Jack's Fauna Hierarch, good start for Maverick. Steph into the Vault Scourge, take 2. Good start.
Mox Opal.
Opal. And she's got it.
He's gonna get Springleaf, bro.
Springleaf, tap it, play the Vault Scourge. Seems good. Wow, that is a hot start. Whoa.
This is pretty sweet.
Okay, 5 cards on the first turn, and then she says she drew a champion for the turn? Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
All right, Jack is not happy. He draws a forest.
Well, Jack's never happy.
And he's like, do I play this Thalia? Might slow her down a bit. Jack's thinking about what he wants to do.
Depends on how he thinks, like how fast Steph's hand is.
Yeah.
He might just play the Fauna Shaman.
Yeah. I mean, he doesn't have any real Fauna Shaman shenanigans. He doesn't have, like, you know, Loyal Retainers, Iona, Alish Norn shenanigans. So he's not going to go that route. It's just a Fauna Shaman for value in his deck.
Yeah.
He can get Terravor, Scrib Ranger. He has one of Linvala main deck, Gadog Teague, Ooze, Pride Mage, you know, the usual shenanigans out of Maverick.
Only 3 Mother of Runes. That's interesting.
Yeah, 3 Mothers, 3 Ooze, 2 Pride Mage, 4 Knight, of course. He has Terravor. He's got 2 Sylvan Libraries, 2 GTAs, 4 Swords, no path actually in the main. He has them in the side.
Okay, well, he has 3 path. Yeah, he's pretty well equipped for this matchup. It just depends on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plating.
We're gonna have some lifelink action.
This is Jack is not happy. He's staring down a monstrous. How big is that thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. An 8/1 life linking flyer. Wow. And Jack has only had 2 turns, and that's what he's facing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Affinity. Sorry. And I've just been given a notice to keep my volume down, or they will cut my tongue out. No, actually, we have to be quiet here because it is late in the day.
Yeah.
There's not many people in the shop, and the players can hear us.
Yeah.
And also, in favor of these players, it is now like 11:30 p.m. and we started at 1, so they've been going for 11 hours or so. So the play may not be as tight as you might expect.
Yeah.
So what did Jack draw? Did you see what he drew for the turn, VD?
He drew
another land. I think you drew that Wooded Foothills. Place the Wooded Foothills. He can do nothing about that. Actually, no, he can actually Fauna Shaman and flash in a Scrib Ranger and block, I think.
I think he wants to get a Pride Mage to kill.
Oh, that seems better. I agree completely.
to kill the plating. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems much better. Nice. Fauna Shaman will good. He's got 2 Pride Mages. So
Mother of Runes is not that good against a colorless deck.
Yeah. I don't know. Those Vault Scourges are black.
Yeah.
But they also fly too. Some others not so great.
Yeah, Pride Mage.
Pride Mage seems good.
Signed by
whoever did the Pride Mage art. I can almost see this coverage is good. I can't read it. because of the sleeve. Ugh. Alright, so Jack gets Pride Mage. He's going to play that. Crack with Hierarch for value? Seems a little risky.
No, it's fine.
There's not that much to lose, really.
No, it's fine. It's like
4 damage. You gotta
like
start.
4.
At some point, you gotta attack.
It's a 3 power. No, 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
3.
It's a 3/4. If he decides to swing.
Because he can always block Frogmite and then kill later. Seems a little risky, but
yeah.
Go for it, Jack.
I mean, might as well.
I don't see why not. He's like, I can see Jack's face. Oh, sorry. I did not just say.
What's going on?
I apologize. I have a very naughty mouth. That's what my mother tells me. Okay, Steph on taps. She's got plating.
We're
I'm just trying to see the life totals. Alright, so Jack's at 10. Okay. And that plating's not long for this world.
Yeah, just bash. That's pretty much it. Just bash, and then bash with Frogmite too. Yeah, it's gonna block there.
Yeah, block.
Sack it before damage.
Exactly. Alright, so Jack blocks, sacks before damage. He's gonna take 2 from the Vault Scourges, goes 8, steps up to a healthy 24. Oh god, Edge Champion.
This is gonna be interesting. Does he have Stoneforge Mystic in his deck?
Jack does not have Stoneforge, so he cannot.
That's
he cannot Fauna Shaman for Stoneforge and get the GT, because GT is Jack's only answer to an Edge Champion.
Yep.
So basically, unless Jack raw dogs the GT off the top, he's on a 4-turn clock. Even less with those Vault Scourges. Actually, no, he could gain a little life with if he Zeniths for Ooze here. Oh, he can Maze of Ith the
if he has
Edge Champion.
Yeah.
And he does have Maze of Ith, and he could actually Zenith or Fauna. Does he have a creature in his hand right now?
I believe he has a Thalia.
Yeah, I think that's right. He does.
Yeah, he discarded Mother of Ruins last turn. To the Fauna Shaman.
So he's trying to figure out how he wants to use Fauna Shaman and his Green Sun Zenith and what he wants to get. That's one thing about this Maverick deck. It has a lot of options in terms of the lines of play.
Yeah.
It's not an easy deck to play.
It only looks easy if you just get the nuts, like turn 1 Hierarch.
Yeah, go turn Hierarch.
Turn 2 Knight, turn 3 Double Wasteland.
Yeah, that's basically the nuts.
Yeah.
The deck's got a lot of options here. And really, he just wants to keep drawing creatures and or GTA to fuel that Fauna Shaman.
Yeah. What do you think about the one Stoneforge Mystic, like in all the Maverick decks? Well,
it seems fine to me. I mean, there are a lot of random. I think he actually has a one of Sylvan Safekeeper, so maybe he's like on that.
No, I think the Sylvan actually serves as the 4th Mother of Runes.
Yeah, I think you're right. Actually, that you can Green Sun Zenith for. That's exactly right. Okay, so he's Zenith for Knight. Knight is good. He'll be able to search up Maze of Ith, which will actually answer the Edge Champion, so to speak. And Steph's Affinity deck is not playing any type of Wasteland or anything like that, so she's not going to have an answer to that.
What she can do is she can draw a Dispatch this turn.
Yeah, that's right.
That is a Vault. That is not a
And what did she draw?
Vault of Whispers.
Oh, really? Okay.
Vault of Whispers.
Vault of Whispers. Okay, so Steph's thinking about what she wants to do here. She was looking pretty, but I mean, Jack's still on pretty low life total. He's at 8, and she's got 2 flyers, which she cannot block.
He's fine. Like, he's gonna take 4 this turn.
Yeah, it looks like Jack is actually beginning to stabilize. He's gonna go to 4.
Yeah, and then I'm sure it's gonna be like the last damage is gonna take this.
I don't think so. What are you talking about? I mean,
because he's gonna Fauna right now, right? For another Pride Mage. And then next turn he's gonna cast Pride Mage and then activate Knight to get Mace.
Yeah.
To get a Mace, and then that's it, right?
No, it's just 2 Vault Scourges still.
One of them's gonna die. I mean, he's
one
bound.
Of them gonna die.
He's bound to like draw a creature sooner or later, and then he can get a Script Ranger or something.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, he's gonna get Pride Mage. Seems good. Yeah, he gets a Pride Mage. That Fauna Shaman's doing work this game. It's been really good for him.
Yeah, that Fauna Shaman. Fauna Shaman is so good.
Yeah, it is quite good. And you only need one, because with Greenstone Zenith, you effectively have 5 Fauna Shamans. That Greenstone Zenith card, and that's a pretty good one.
If you had a Stoneforge, though.
Yeah, it would have been good. You could get G-Town line and then kill the next champion. Or whatever else, just wreck Steph's whole board.
Yeah, GTA. Alright, what?
Jack's acting like he's losing.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a 4-life. He has to draw an answer to that. He's actually on a 2-turn clock here. I mean, the Scourge is going to attack even with... Well, I guess he can...
He's fine.
No, yeah. Did he draw... Oh, he did draw a creature. I think he might... He needs to turn that knight into an answer to the Vault Scourge. So he may actually have to pitch that. To get,
He can just, like, play the Pride Mage and then sacrifice one of the tapped lands. Oh, what? Okay. Never mind. What did he draw?
He drew a Sylvan Library.
Okay.
I think what he needs to do here is he needs to play the Pride Mage.
I personally would have just played the Pride Mage and then sacrificed one of the land at the tap for the Pride Mage to get a Maze of Ith, and then
yeah, that's fine.
Discard a Knight to Fauna Shaman to get a Script Ranger.
That's exactly right. That's exactly right. That's exactly what he needs to do. That's basically that'll answer all his opponent's threats that his opponent has.
Or he can just sacrifice Horizon Canopy, and then.
That's fine. I don't think that's actually going to bottleneck him. I mean, it's. Oh, actually, he won't be able to play the Fauna Shaman this turn, given the way he used the Horizon Canopy. But that would do him a damage anyways. Because he's going to tap 2, play the Pride Mage. Whoa. What?
He likes his green bargain.
What?
Maybe there's a line of play.
Turn?
Maybe there's like a line of play that we're like not that we don't see here.
I mean, I think he's definitely gonna go for the Maze of Ith. He's not.
Is it 4 life? They really need to like put some music on so we can actually say stuff.
Yeah, it's really quiet in the store right now, guys. So we have to be really quiet back here. And that's hard for me because I'm a loud buffoon.
No comments.
Passes the turn.
Alright. What is it? What is it?
Me. Okay, so what? Sorry. Steph draws a Stoneforge. Whoa. I mean, Zach's position is pretty precarious, so all Steph really has to draw is a bit of gas. She's gonna get a plating, and she can play it. And she can actually Springleaf on the Stoneforge to equip it. Oh my god.
Springleaf. Yeah.
Cranial plating with the Stoneforge seems strong. So in Steph's list, actually, she is not playing Arcbound Ravager.
No.
She's playing Stoneforge to get plating instead, basically. Yeah.
Alright, so tapped. That's
play some plating, baby.
Yeah.
It's not, that card's not made for sitting in your hand. Nice.
What? Okay.
She equips the plating
to one of the Vault Scourges.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully she realizes that Jack's going to get a Maze of Ith with the Knight.
Which one?
No. It's actually going to be fine because she... Oh, no, she can't re-equip mid-combat. Oh, yeah. So that's not good.
She's 1 minute.
She doesn't realize, I think, that Jack's going to get a Maze of Ith.
Yeah.
And untap the
so Jack's going to
champion.
block the Frogmite with the another Reliquary. And then,
exactly.
She lost, like, creature for no reason.
Yeah, she didn't need to attack the Frogmite there, and I think she just didn't realize. She may also, not all Maverick lists play Maze of Ith in the main, so she may have thought that maybe he didn't have it in the main, or maybe she just wasn't thinking of it, who knows.
Okay. 2 life.
Jack takes 2, goes to 2, Frogmite eats it.
Yeah, I would definitely put the thing on one of the Vault Scourges, and then take Jack down to 1, so he can't fetch, like there's a lot of dead cards in his deck. I mean, like, all of the fetches that he's gonna draw are gonna be dead, like, if he was at 1 life, but...
Yeah. And I'm really confused here because, I mean, Jack finished that turn with 2 mana in hand, and he has a Pride Mage in his hand right now, right?
Yeah.
So he could have just played it last turn. Maybe he didn't want to expose it to dispatch?
He probably didn't want to tap out there.
Yeah, fair enough.
He can, like, bluff Sword Splashers as well, you know? Okay. So
this is a library.
Yeah,
2 lands on a knight.
This is a library activation.
I mean, you can draw the knight. He can do still the same line as last time, right? Does he not have enough mana? I think he can. Yeah, he can do the same line as last time.
He can also just
draws
grab
the knight.
He can also just grab.
Punish him in the knight for a Scrib Ranger. Play the Pride Mage.
He can just grab the land to like shuffle his deck with his Funny Shaman.
Yeah.
Or he can just
play the knight. I think he needs that knight to turn into a Fauna Shaman. I mean, Knight is a very good card, but right now he needs to block flying creatures, and Knight does not do that.
Yeah.
And there's a Pride Mage.
So Mace that is at 2 life. Isn't? No. Can he use? Is he tapped out?
No. He can tap one of the knights to get a land.
Okay.
So he can use that Pride Mage by if he taps a knight.
Fair enough.
Ring Leaf Drawn, not doing anything.
But he's still. This is still.
Steph,
this is
gonna
still
move that plating.
Still not a good position to be in.
No. Basically, I think Jack's gonna be at 1 after this attack, and that plating is really scary too.
Yeah. Instant equip.
Just going to attacks. I'm thinking if I were Steph, I would just attack with that Ink Moth as well. I don't think what's really lost. Just get a poison in. Maybe you need the blocker. I don't know. Wait, she still has the plating on this. Oh, she can just move it in combat. Does she have 2 black? She does.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is bad news for Jack.
I think she should have played the
Springleaf?
The other Springleaf, yeah. So she can move the plating twice.
Yeah, I agree. Actually, yeah. Oh, she doesn't have 2 untapped creatures though. Oh, she could use the Ink Moth.
She can use Ink Moth.
Yeah, you're right. Whatever. We'll see. Actually, that might have been in game if she did that.
No, I mean, Jack can just like straight up kill the plating. So with the Pride Mage.
Okay, so Jack's deciding how he wants to block here. He's gonna sack his knight, get a land, so he can activate Pride Mage.
Mm-hmm.
Going through. I doubt he's going to get a fetch land. Life is pretty precious at this point for him. This game's super tight. He's going to get a wasteland.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah.
No,
he can also take out the Ink Moth too.
That's fine, yeah.
Jack's looking through, just making sure.
Do I have the second mace?
Oh, he's going to get... Okay. He's going to blink a
Alright.
bunch of mana. See, also, man, if he hadn't played the knight, you can actually attack that. They could use that Cradle right now and search the Fauna Shaman and play a Scrib Ranger and block, right?
No, that's fine. Like he's...
Yeah. So mazes...
What life is he at? Isn't it at
2? He's at 2.
So he has to do something. So he
just mazed he mazed the Edge Champion. I think Steph's deciding what she wants to do with the plating.
No, that's fine. Just don't do anything. What?
She's just forcing him...
No, that's...
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, because if she waits, she forces him... Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't like this.
Yeah, no. This is bad because if she waits, if she just says go to damage, Jack has to Pride Mage one of the Scourges. As soon as she does that, he does that, she just moves the plating to the other Vault Scourge and wins the game right there.
Yeah.
So she actually, and now Jack gets to either kill the Scourge or he goes to the Scourge, not the plating. Ooh.
Yeah, and then he can use the Fauna Shaman. No.
He doesn't have a land in hand. He doesn't have a creature in his hand.
He doesn't.
No.
Oh yeah, because he played the knight. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If he didn't play the knight here, he actually could have played the thing right now. But I mean, it's a complicated deck with a lot of decisions.
He can see.
She plays a Springleaf after combat, and now she's looking at her.
He gets to see 3 cards, so...
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. This is real tight. So Jack is at 1 life.
I mean, he also
activation.
has like Swords of Plowshares as his out. So.
Yeah. Any creature or swords here. Alright, so he draws the Fauna Shaman. Sorry, Dryad Arbor.
That works as well.
Yeah, you can just Zenith for Scrib Ranger here, and then I'll have a blocker. This game is 29-1, ladies and gentlemen. This is the deciding point of the match. And as you can see here, Legacy is an intricate format with a lot of stuff going on.
You don't always die on turn 2.
Yeah. I mean, this game has had a lot of little decisions we've seen, and I think...
okay, let's see. Let's see here.
Looks like Jack has a chance to come back here.
He's like attacking.
Is that what he's doing right
now? No, it's not.
Is he seeing anything for 0?
No, for 2. He taps 2 lands.
What is his other land? Oh, I see, sorry.
Yeah.
I couldn't see. Alright, I thought I just tapped the Hierarch and I was very confused. It's like, the Dread Harbor's on top of your deck, you don't want that. Okay, nice Scrib Ranger. Actually, one thing that's interesting is, Jack could have taken the Dryad Arbor, Fauna Shaman with that into a Linvala, which is a much bigger blocker, and also, she doesn't really stop much out of Steph's deck, right? Activated as of creatures, so it's not going to stop plating or Inkmoth or anything. Right, and he plays the Scrib Ranger right away.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, he's Zenith for it, so obviously it comes into play.
He can return to forest now if he really wants to do some shenanigans.
Yeah, and he's definitely got a lot of mana now.
Alright, I guess she has like Dispatch as an or another Edge Champion.
So is Jack... What's Jack doing here? Oh, he's knighting away a land. Is he just filtering here, or does he wants to just... Oh, he just shuffled, right? Oh, he just wants to draw a card. Alright, fair enough. He wants to get a Swords of Ashras as soon as possible. There is a Cranial plating over there, which is very scary. Actually, that Cranial plating on the Inkmoth is pretty savage too, actually.
Yeah, but...
I mean, I'm saying, even if the... Jack draws Canopy off the Horizon Canopy.
Doesn't he have a Wasteland in play?
He does, sorry.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
He used it?
No, he got a Cradle instead of a Wasteland.
Oh yeah, he was looking at the Wasteland and got the Cradle, okay. Yeah, so even if the Scrib Ranger trades with the Vault Scourge here, so he's doing some Scrib Ranger shenanigans, returning it to his hand, replaying it.
He untapped his Knight.
Untap his Knight. How many Horizon Canopies does he have? 2.
Yeah,
So he could basically pull the same move again if he wanted. Looks like he's looking at that.
He used one already.
Yeah, I'm saying he could search up another.
No, he used one Horizon Canopy, like earlier in the game.
Oh, he did?
That was his second one. Yeah.
Oh, you're right, he did. So he's gonna search up again. Jack going crazy with Knight.
Alright, I'm gonna start counting her out.
Her outs, dude. I'm picking Steph to win this game, are you kidding me?
Really?
Dude, he's at 1 life.
Yeah, but he has a blocker, he has a maze. Like,
yeah, but no, even if he can do nothing. Right, so basically the maze ties up the Oracle. Oh, so he gets a Wasteland, that's good. Okay. I mean, she plays another Vault Scourge. What's he gonna do? There's a lot of cards that Jack loses to right here. She does another, I guess she can do, just keep getting Wastelands if she tries to go with Inkmoth route.
Ooh.
What was that? She does Thoughtcast, that's good. She gives Jack's deck a little shuffle.
She can also draw another plating, like a Stoneforge, or
another champion.
Or that guy. That guy will do.
That seems pretty good. She plays land.
So she's probably attack.
Yeah, no need to give Jack the information before she attacks.
Yeah. Force Jack to block with the Scrib Rangers.
And thank God, Cranial plating does not give trample. Oh my God.
Oh yeah, that would be.
So perhaps Inkmoth. Oh, I see. I think she wants to force Jack to waste her Inkmoth. I don't know about that. Steph's going to attack here. Jack's thinking about what he wants to do. Let her bring the noise, and she attacks with a bunch of evasive, artifacty creatures.
Ooh. can't block with the knight.
He's like, I want to block the edge oracle. Oh no, that's not gonna happen. Maze.
Yeah, that's fine. Get alive.
Take 1 poison. Okay, so Jack's at 1 life with 1 poison. This game's intense. This is a great game, actually.
Yeah, I mean, Steph could have won the game like earlier.
That's true.
Yeah, now we're gonna see Jack rolling his eyes.
Yeah, Jack's not gonna be happy about another oracle. All right, it's like okay.
All right, here
he's on the GT or bust plan now.
Yep.
Well, actually, if he draws the swords, he can actually swords his own knight and buy a couple turns.
Nope. None of those.
That is a big fat brick off the Sylvan Library.
Yeah.
And Jack is now deciding whether to scoop up his cards or wait for Steph to attack. Or maybe I've missed something. It's also possible.
Is there another creature that he can
Jack
possibly tutor? No. Okay.
No, he's used all his Pride Mages. That's it. Well, that was a close game, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, there was.
Actually, he could have tutored up an Ooze and actually played it and gained some life, I think. To buy and return or two.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not a long-term solution, but
yeah, he has like a ton of mana with that cradle.
And weren't there quite a few creatures in the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
Maybe not a huge amount, but there may have not been enough. Okay, so let's look at these sideboards here. Steph's sideboard is kind of interesting. She has her 4th Edge Champion. She has Inquisition of Kozilek and Spell Pierce.
How good is Gravedigger's Cage against Maverick? I had 1 copy in my sideboard that I was considered sideboarding in, but I think
not that
it's
good.
just so bad. Like
it's really bad, I think.
Yeah.
It's only good if you draw it and they draw Green Sun Zenith and you play it before they play Zenith. In all other scenarios, you get negative value out of it.
Right. And then when you top deck at late game, you just want to die.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you're trying to be the aggressive deck. You don't want to play a card like Gravedigger's Cage.
Yeah.
And so Jack's sideboard is actually pretty spicy here. He has 3 Path to Exiles, all of which will be coming in are excellent. He has Oblivion Ring.
I think she's just running the +1 Edge Champion -1 Tezzeret.
Tezzeret seems okay in these long games.
Yeah, Tezzeret is actually fine because she can just straight up dome him. Like
and he's gonna. The way he's gonna win is gonna put it on a huge wall of creatures, just like he did, and try to win with Maze of It.
I actually like Inquisition because.
She's telling us she's putting in 1 Edge Champion. We should check out one Tezzeret, right?
Because Jack could be holding all of the reactive cards in his hand, like all of the removals and stuff, like, and then she can just Inquisition them away before she plays her threat. So
yeah, I think Inquisition is good,
especially on the draw.
So let's see what Jack does here. It would be great if we could get Jack to show us how he sideboards. So Jack's probably gonna. I already see those Path to Exiles in.
Yeah, definitely +3 Path to Exile.
What is he gonna take out? He takes out Linvala. Looks like he took out all his moms and Thalia's.
Galaxy doesn't do anything this matchup.
He's gonna take out Terravor. Looks like.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Terravor.
It's not. I can't tell exactly what's. Okay, some of those cards are staying in, some are going out. Okay. So Jack also has a Thron. I suppose he could let that in. It seems not that great.
It's
okay.
Really,
so this is sideboard. Okay.
It's really clunky.
So he takes out 3 moms, a Galactique, a Linvalia, and a Thalia. It looked like, and then he brought in 3 Pass and 3 Oblivion Rings.
3 Oblivion Rings, yeah.
That seems great. And Oblivion Ring actually is an answer to Tezzeret, which he probably doesn't even know that she has, but he makes a spec. But more importantly, it hits Cranial Plating and any of the creatures.
Yeah.
And, I mean, Affinity's creatures tend to be quite evasive, so you cannot count on blocking them. Alright. So that was a pretty impressive start by Steph, and Jack managed to very nearly stabilize. Actually, he basically stabilized, but then he was in a precarious position, and Steph just drew enough off the top, basically an Edge Champion, off of a Thought Cast to get it done. Finish Jack off because he was only at 1 life. Alright, Jack's still thinking about it a little bit. He's going back. He's looking at his moms. He's looking at someone's. There he shows us 3 moms, Galactique, Linval, and Thalia. In comes 3 Path and 3 Oblivion Ring. Yep, exactly.
Yeah. The
Actually, I admit that I also kind of knew Jack was going to do that because I was talking with him before the match about his sideboard strategy.
Okay.
Because Jack's a good friend of mine, and I just wanted to love you, Taylor. Taylor, this is a message for you. I love you. Oh, I think maybe Steph loves you. I'm not sure, but I love you too.
Yeah.
And VD, I think, loves you too.
No comments on that.
Looks like Jack's changed his mind about something. He took one card out of that sideboard. He's gonna. Who knows what he just kept in?
So he's
gonna show us again.
You're a pretty good friend with Jack Colwell.
Yeah,
right?
I am.
Is he ever happy?
He is happy, though usually not when he's playing Magic.
Okay.
Okay, so he's leaving the Laval and taking out the turbo. I actually like that because, as we saw that game, those flying creatures are pretty important.
Yeah.
And Linvala is just a big blocker.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose it shuts down Stoneforge, but honestly, Affinity's not really planning on actually using the Stoneforge ability. I mean, I suppose.
I'm sure you need the Stoneforge to play around counter spells in this matchup.
Yeah. Yeah. And Steph has just sideboarded +1 Etch Champion, -1 Tezzeret.
Yeah.
Though I kind of like this Tezzeret. It seems to me like it'll be pretty powerful.
Tezzeret seems insane.
Because you might blow Jack out, but you may have to grind.
You can cast it on turn 2.
Yeah, and then just drain Jack for 1,000,000. It's like a fireball. It's like a drain life for 10.
This deck should play Jace. Imagine a Jace Mind Sculptor on turn 2.
Affinity.
Man.
Jace should have Affinity.
No.
And Cascade.
Yeah, okay.
I've been playing this game recently where you talk about some Magic cards that's too broken. And you say, well, it should also have Cascade.
Yeah.
I mean, Jack went Noble Hierarch, which is his best possible turn 1, and she went 8,000. Gite. Okay, so Steph has a bunch of lands, a Tezzeret, a Frogmite, a Signal Pest, a Thought Scourge, a Vault Scourge.
And
I think that's fine. She's not.
She can't cast a Thought Cast.
So Jack has 2 lands, Zenith, oh, sorry. Jack is on the play. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Jack's,
plays a Narbard and shows a Dispatch. That's pretty good.
Jack has a Gita as well.
Gita is excellent, and it's actually one of Jack's few ways to answer an Etch Champion, which is one of Steph's best card in the matchup. Here comes a Vault Scourge.
And then
unfortunately, she does not have the Mox Opal to go completely bananas on the first turn.
She'll probably draw it next turn.
Yeah, probably. With Thought Cast into it.
She can't cast a Thought Cast.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so Steph takes 2. Phyrexian Mana, one of the great mechanics of Magic's history, allowing Vault Scourges on turn 1s and many more much broken things.
Yeah, I like her deck. It's just like all the broken mechanics.
Yeah.
Affinity, Phyrexian Mana.
Throwing some Stoneforge there too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jack draws a Caracas, it looks like. And he's deciding whether to lay down the Gite, maybe play Green Suns. Green Sun seems good. He could play the Library. What do you think here? I don't know.
I think he might play the Library. He loves his card manipulation.
Yeah. The Library's pretty strong, especially in the game, early game. Steph's not throwing down a lot of pressure yet, but we know how explosive Affinity can be. She may have her whole hand on the table next turn, so Jack needs to be a little careful. Okay, plays a Library.
Told you.
He does love the Library. Oh no, would you play the Gita here, or Library? Honestly, I just trust Jack, because I have not played this Maverick deck very much, and
I mean,
you get better feel for things than I do.
It's a green Yawgmoth's bargain.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Library in general as a card. Okay, so plays a land.
I hope she doesn't play 2 Signal Pass, because she's gonna get wrecked by the Gite.
I'm kind of in favor of dispatching the Hierarch just to slow Jack down.
Oh boy. This
She's
is gonna be a
deciding.
bloodbath. No, I mean there's a Frogmite still, but Frogmite's probably gonna get Path, and then Jack's gonna cast the GT and then wreak havoc on her board.
Yeah, but you can't attack with it this turn.
Oh yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, because he'd have to cast it and equip. So she's got to turn to wait,
Alright,
and when he
so
does try to attack with it, he's gonna get dispatched.
that's fine then.
So he's deciding whether to Path here. Steph has no basic lands in her deck, which is not a surprise in the slightest.
Would you shuffle anyway? If someone Path you.
Oh, no.
No.
Not unless I wanted to actually get rid of the cards.
Alright.
I might if I was just, for shits and giggles maybe. But in general, I'm not in favor of it. So just saying with the Path, he's not going to.
Oh, Pride Mage.
Pride Mage is really good, and he's got a Hierarch. That seems good.
He has the
and also the Safekeeper will protect his creatures from the dispatch, so he has to sack a land to do that, and he doesn't actually have many lands to spare right now. Okay, so Jack needs to decide what's more important, the life or the velocity here. Pride Mage is very good. He's going to take 4, I think. That seems fine. He does want to get... He's hoping... His plan is basically get that GT online next turn. And he can... So Jack's at 18. He's going to use the green bargain to draw an extra, it looks like. Okay, so Jack takes 4 to draw basically a Pride Mage and a Noble Hierarch. Steph can't be excited about that.
No.
This can actually get interesting. Right, here comes the Pride Mage. That's good for Jack. He's gonna lay a Hierarch. Hold up Path, I imagine. Okay. He's looking okay for Jack here.
Yeah.
Next turn, he's gonna try to get that GT online.
It's looking pretty good for him because of the GT.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Well, we'll see. I mean, it depends how Steph plays here. If she leaves that white open for the dispatch, then she can neutralize the GT a bit. She can't.
Yeah.
This is bad. I mean, one thing we see about Steph's hand here is she has both a Tezzeret and a Thoughtcast, and she can't cast either of them because she has no blue mana.
Stranded.
Because her deck has 4 Seat of the Synod, 4 Mox Opal, and 4
Springleaf
as her only sources of blue.
12.
12 is a decent amount, honestly, but
yeah.
So she swings at everything, Signal Pass pumping everybody, announcing her triggers, as is the new mandatory style.
Yeah.
How do you feel about actually, so...
He can't tap that. That is Sickness.
No. Yeah, he's going to have to tap the Rising Canopy.
How do you feel about tapping a creature with Sickness?
I'm not a big fan, yeah. No, how do you feel about the changes to the rules where we have to announce all your mandatory triggers now?
It's fine. I mean, I never play with creatures, so...
There's other triggers. What about your counterbalances, VD? You announce all those now?
I usually just point at it.
Yeah. I played against you today, and you brainstormed, and then... No, you didn't say counterbalance trigger on the stack.
Yeah, counterbalance trigger on the stack, that's it.
I could have tried to totally screw you. I mean, I think it's good to force players to remember their triggers. You have to remind your opponent. It's really frustrating when your opponent is punting left and right and putting their triggers, and you have to remind them how to screw you. Right. They forget to steer your creature with Sower, and you're like, actually, you get to control one of my guys. It's kind of annoying. But I don't like the fact that having to announce all the triggers really, I think, slows things down a little bit.
It does, but it also forces people to play cleaner, like no more sloppy plays, and then they can't just oh, I forgot about that.
I just feel bad for the... Alright, here we go. Jack Library. So what happened with that attack? Did he path or not? He did path. We were busy talking about the rule change.
No, he pathed. He tapped the Resin Canopy to path something, which I'm not sure.
Right, and then he's going to draw the Ooze here off the library.
He pathed the Frogmite last time.
Pathed the Frogmite. I'm not sure about that. I mean, GT, he's going to crash in, and Steph's going to cry. No, she's not. She's going to dispatch it. And Jack's going to tap it to kill the Vault Scourge, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, this is... I mean... It's looking pretty good for Jack.
Yeah. I mean,
unless
she plays an edge champion.
Unless she draws a blue source or an edge champion.
even with Edge Champion, like GTA
doesn't do anything.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I won't do a damn thing. Jack will need a flyer or something. Okay, so Jack sacks a Pride Mage, destroys a Vault Scourge. So he actually winds up 2 for winning Steph there. His Pride Mage trades for a Vault Scourge and a Dispatch, which is good for him. He's got a GTA in play. He has to look. He's smiling. You see that?
Yeah.
She's got a GTA in play. And she's got nothing. She can attack for 2 damage. Draws an Edge Champion. Steph, those Edge Champions are excellent. I have to say, in all the games I've seen Steph play, Edge Champion has been actually probably the best card in her deck. Even better than Plating so far.
I actually lost to the Edge Champion when I played her, so...
I also lost to an Edge Champion. Well, I actually drew with her, but we played it out, and I did lose. Alright, so Jack doesn't like these cards. Whatever. Looks like he's going to take the Safekeeper. Does he have a Zenith in hand still? He does.
Yeah,
so we can shuffle with the Zenith, get rid of some of that chaff, see a fresh 3.
Or he can pay 8 so we can go home.
Jack could just pay 8 and then 8 and lose the match. And then we can all go home. But I don't think that's what he's up to right now because there is actually $200 on the line in this match.
Okay.
The first prize for the tournament is $400. The second prize is $200. We probably should have said that right when the match started, but we're your incompetent and bad announcers.
No, yeah, so. that is correct.
Yeah. So Jack's thinking about this library. What's he gonna do? He's back to grimacing. And he's like, dang, you're Edge Champion. Answers my
when you play Magic, like, do you ever, like, think about that? Like, when you're, like, in the middle of making a decision, you're like, God damn, like, I just wish you didn't draw that card. Like, why?
I do think that. And I always assume they just ripped it off their top. They did not have it in their hand the whole time. Alright, so he draws the Windswept Heath. He can actually Zenith for
Script Ranger.
Yeah, and then attack in the sky with the GTA. So I think Jack's actually in good shape here.
Yeah.
And in fact, he could, if he's really playing conservative, he could actually play that Safekeeper to get around any more Dispatch shenanigans.
Yeah.
That seems
the thing about that, it also delays him a turn. Like when he tries to equip, right, and then if his opponent dispatched it and then he sacrifices a land to the Sylvan Safekeeper, it's gonna counter the GTA as well, right? Because it gains Shroud until end of turn.
That is exactly right.
Or is it Hexproof? It's not Hexproof.
No,
right?
it's Shrouded.
Okay.
It's an old card. No. Hexproof, another great mechanic, along with Phyrexian mana.
Yeah, Hexproof is unfair. I hate that.
It's just not fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fun to play with. I used to play a lot of Troll Ascetic Locks on Warhammer back in the day, and that was a fun combo. They were like half the decks in the format just straight up folded.
Was it blocked? Was it Meridian blocked?
No, this is like back in Standard when like maybe 10th edition and Lorwyn, both Locks on Warhammer and Troll Ascetic. I think we're in 10th edition.
Okay, alright.
Yeah, 10th edition. The one with the X on it. Oh, I played Green-Black Elves basically with Lorwyn Block Green-Black Elves with Troll Ascetic and
like
Warhammer.
Profane Command.
Profane Command, exactly. Thoughtseize.
Imperious Perfect.
Yeah, and 2 mana. The 2 mana 3/3.
Hear you guys.
Yeah, alright.
Okay.
I was getting excited. I was talking about playing Lux and Warhammer and Troll Ascetic. Alright, so like we were saying, Jack here.
They can actually hear us, so we have to
be very quiet. Okay, so Jack here, Zenith for the Script Ranger, like we were talking about. And hopefully he'll be able to connect with the GTA next turn. Though he's going to take some damage in the meantime. And he doesn't really have... I mean, all of Steph's creatures have evasion. It's important to remember that Signal Pest can only be blocked by flying creatures.
Which is... The Script Ranger is flying.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's not going to block...
depends. Like, if he equips it right now...
He's going to draw a card.
Yeah.
Cradle.
Yeah.
Has he played a land yet? I think he played the Caracas, maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think he's played a land. Otherwise he would have just slammed it and then...
He's wishing you'd equip now, maybe?
What?
Well, that was during the attack phase.
Good job, Steph.
Alright, we are the worst announcers ever. We didn't realize it was Steph's turn. And that she was attacking for lethal.
Okay.
What was Jack's life? How did
he said? Alright. I blame Troll Static and Lost it in Warhammer.
Yeah, I blame Troll Static and Lost Warhammer, not myself, for missing the last turn of that match.